Okay, the digital dollar. What is the possibility of the digital dollar replacing physical currency? Ah, that's a hard one. Let's talk about it, guys. Let's talk about it. Be sure to hit like and mention in the comments what are your thoughts on the US dollar being replaced by digital currency. What jobs, what type of people, what areas of business would be caught off guard if we actually changed from physical cash, fives, tens, 20s, hundreds, 50s. Of course, we would have to be weaned off it, right? Like you couldn't just go and say, tomorrow everybody use credit cards or debit cards and no more cash. No places taking cash, because tons of people have cash in safes in their house and they need time to turn it into the bank in order to be, you know, use it in something other than physical cash. Big currency. I mean, I don't think it's that. I think the fact is maybe if we switch, because, China already switched. A lot of government workers are being paid in digital dollars now instead of actual paychecks or something like that. Russia, I think, is doing more flexible with blockchain stuff. I mean, if we have to, because we have to stay current with the trends and we can be left behind. I won't say that it won't happen. I'm saying that we might have to be weaned off of actual currency. Now, advantages of this for the government. I'm not saying there's advantages for everybody, but for the government, it's a lot of people who, restaurants, take cash in and don't report it on their business income. They report less, that they made less money, right? So all those people who've been doing that for years, they'll be caught, because obviously if you paying with a credit card or anything like that, those all are tracked and you have to report those things. So government wise, it's a good move. Where else do you get caught off guard? Day workers. All those people who do work for pay in cash every day. Mostly maybe somebody who don't have their papers, or a day worker who just take cash payment because, or, I don't go there, but people who are owe money and don't, can't have a check be deposited in their account because, their account is overdrawn. There's a lot of people out there like that too. Who else would be caught off guard with this? But yes, like I said, they would have to give you time to exchange your actual physical cash and put it into, I guess it's still going to be the bank controlling this still. So you can then have the money put on a card so you can spend if they want to track everything you're doing with your money. I think they want to track what people were doing with the stimulus money, because I think in a couple of those stimulus packages, they wanted you to take your money on a card so they can see where you were spending it at instead of just, giving you cash. I don't know. If anything, they might have to start with taking away the hundreds and the 50s and still leaving you the smaller currencies, the 20s, the 10s, the 5s, the 1s. And then eventually, after a couple more years, they can say, turn in all your money, because everybody has to be digital now. And it's just another tracking. It's a way to track whatever you do, whatever you spend. Me personally, I know I haven't used actual cash in a long time because when I took out cash, I never knew where it went, which is, the whole point of cash. You have no idea where you put it. I probably stop at buy lotto, give to the homeless on the street, or put it in when they pass it around in church. I don't know. I never knew where my cash was. Like, I couldn't really say where it was. So I really started to use my debit card more so I can see where my money actually went. And when I realized I probably ate out too much or I shopped too much, then I can, stop. But when I was using cash, I had no idea where the money went. So this wouldn't be a big problem for me, but it's a lot of other people that this would be a problem for. So I just want you guys to think about it. Like, in what aspect would getting rid of physical money hinder you, hurt you? And if it does, start thinking of alternatives, because I think this is coming for them to get rid of cash, actual physical cash, and have everybody using either credit cards, debit cards, electronic, so it could be tracked, is what I'm thinking. So again, even another industry that'd be hard hit, which is the industry that took the longest to come back online, phase 4, when they opened up restaurants again. Waiters and waitresses live off tips. So, and even I am a person, that's probably the only time I really use cash. She was like, I want to make sure that the waiter or waitress actually gets the money. So I don't normally put it on my credit card. I actually put the cash in the check, when I sign. At the end, I put actual cash for the tip and not put it on my card. So those guys are going to feel it. Because they probably were reporting a lot less money, and now they have to report everything now. It's just a lot of things would change if you can't use actual physical cash. A lot of people store money, actual cash, all around. People got it in their backyards in a bin or something in the freezer. So a lot of people have all kinds of stuff where they have money, and that just will not be available anymore. With the U.S. goes to a digital dollar. So think about it, guys. Think about how your life will change if you can't go to a corner store or gas station and just give them cash. Everything has to be. There's a lot of people who never even got into credit cards because they know they will overspend and they just prefer to spend what they have. There's a lot of people who control themselves that way. And that's going to change because it's just going to be a different world. Anyway, that's all I had to say on that. What is the possibility of the U.S. going to a digital dollar, and how will it affect you? And also forward thinking about how you would handle this and how, this is going to affect your day-to-day life. So that's all I had. Keep on investing, guys. Just something to think about. Write in the comments.